Come here. Come here. Come here. But come here. All right, now back up, back up, back up. You too close. You are worthy. You are worthy of anything and everything. There is a dog whining. I feel like there's always something in the videos that is kind of like always distracting me. But there are no limitations in life. The only limitations are the limitations that you put on life. You are worthy of literally all great things, all beautiful things, all wonderful things. Seriously, you really are. It's Jewel here, and I'm back with another video. I don't know, y'all. I feel like I'm definitely getting on my little consistency bike or whatever. Like I'm getting there. I want to say this dog is really like, these people need to come take care of their dog. Like, if y'all remember from like, I think it was my second smoke sesh video, and it was this same dog. Like, I don't know why this dog is always not in a good mood, but they need to come get their dog. Because me personally, it couldn't be my cats. It couldn't be. I take too good of care.
My name is
Jewel,
and this is the story of the time I found out I have dyslexia.
do understand that I am not making fun of anyone who has dyslexia. If you're new to my channel, welcome. We do have 2 new subscribers, so thank you guys so much for 13 subscribers. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Not even from the bottom of my heart, but with my whole entire heart. I really do appreciate it. You guys are just so wonderful. Thank y'all for like the lovely comments on my last video. I really do appreciate it, because it's like, I didn't expect, I mean, I guess the best things are like usually the most unexpected things, but I didn't expect to have like new people actually, like, I don't want to say new people. I didn't expect the comments. Let me just put it that way. I just spit. Spitting is normal though. Like, why am I embarrassed because I spat? Spat is a weird word. I want to share with you guys some knowledge, some words that I want you guys to keep in mind. Seriously, keep this in mind, like throughout your daily life and everything like that, because life is beautiful and life is sacred. Life is to be enjoyed. Life is to be, what's the word I'm looking for, appreciated. Be grateful that you are alive. Seriously, like, I'm gonna forever say that in all of my videos. Be grateful you are alive, because you don't have to be here if God didn't want you to be here. And so the fact that God is like, I want you to be here, that should, like, even if someone tells you they don't want you around them, like, you'll be like, okay, so God wants me here, so I'm gonna stay here. It's so simple. But I've been talking for about 3 minutes now, so I'm going to get into the video. But like I was saying earlier, you are genuinely, if y'all could see my hands, I'm gonna try and keep them up here, you are genuinely worthy of any and every opportunity that is handed to you. I'm so serious. Like, if an opportunity presents itself to you, don't you dare, for 1 second, don't you dare think I don't deserve this, because you do. And if you didn't deserve it, it wouldn't have presented itself to you. It would have went to somebody else who did deserve it. So take, what's the word I'm looking for, like, I don't know, but seize that opportunity. There we go. I need you to seize that opportunity. Anytime an opportunity presents itself to you, and you might say, oh, this is too good to be true, or you shoot yourself in the foot and you're like, I can't run this race because, what is up with this dog? Dog, do I need to call the not, I'm about to say Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol will be there on the double whenever there's a problem. Brown Adventure Day, Ryder and his team of pups will come and save the day.
Do I need to call the animal control? Do I need to call the police? Because every single time this dog is out here whining, like it's not getting taken care of. Like, I seriously, if y'all remember my smoke sesh number 2, I fed that dog and that dog was still so hungry. I feel like I should call somebody, but oh, I didn't even check in. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's about 5 p.m. I left my other phone in the house, so I can't check the exact time, but it's about between 5 and 5:30 right now, and today has been a wonderful day. Like, I was going through my day and everything. I was coming outside, talking to God and everything like that, and then I realized, what's wrong, Papa? I realized that I've gone through another transformation. If you guys watched my last video, my most recent video where I got all the lovely comments, I said something and I was like, I've been a completely different person from 2023 to now. And then I'm looking back and it seems like every month I'm like completely shedding my skin and becoming a new person. Like, I'm birthing a new version of me. And so it's only January 23rd as I'm recording this video, and I look back from the beginning of January when I was like, dog, I know I need to make this year one of the best years of my life, but I don't know how. And I was kind of in like that fog, you know what I mean? And I'm out of that, and like I've completely like transformed again. But life can offer you a lot more than you really know. Like, you have to stop putting yourself into a box and really just say, give me your best. Wake up every day and say, give me your best. And then when life gives you its best, you better believe that you deserve it. And if there's one thing that I've learned on my journey, because I'm just a soul with a body. We all are souls with bodies. Even Ricky, my cat, is a soul with a body. And so one thing I've learned is how to love myself, right? And I know that my love is really magnetic. You know what I mean? Like, being authentically yourself and loving yourself is very magnetic in life. And for a long time I used to think that I wasn't beautiful, that my body wasn't beautiful. I was able to name everything that I did not like about myself, and now those things are like, because I've been taught not to like those things. Like, for example, my hair is short by choice now. Like, I cut it a year ago and it's growing out, but for the longest time, like, my mom was always perming my hair, relaxing my hair, putting all these chemicals, even though my hair is bleached and dyed and it's chemicals, I know, but she was putting the chemicals in my hair to straighten my hair because my hair was not able to be managed. It was a lot of work, you know what I mean? And growing up, I always seen girls with the black girls who had a lot of hair, their hair was straight. And I used to really like almost, I don't want to say envy, but I really used to be jealous of those types of girls. And I want to say that you are beautiful the way you are. Let me tell you something. As a soul, right, and you have a body gifted to you by God, right? And if you don't, whatever you believe in, that's up to you. But I'm spiritual and I believe in God. So my body was gifted to me by God. It was created by God, well, by my parents, which, come on. Anyways, my body is a gift from God, and I look the way I was intended to look. Like, if I was to look different, then I would look different. God makes no mistakes. That's what I've been getting at this whole time that I've been talking. God makes no mistakes, not one. God ain't never made a mistake in his life. God makes no mistakes. The way you look is the way you are exactly supposed to look. Me personally, like, I used to think that I wanted to get a nose job when I was in like 9th or 10th grade. Looking at my nose now, why would I do that? If I was to have a different looking nose, I don't think I would recognize myself. Like, I think my face looks perfect. Like, my facial features, it fits my face because it's my face. And nobody can say, like, you can see my eyebrows and say, oh, those eyebrows actually suit you. Yeah, because it's my eyebrows. Like, they were meant for me. They grew in this way because they were supposed to. You are beautiful. What I'm trying to get at here, you are beautiful the way you are, no matter what you look like. No matter what you look like, say you are really thin, right, and you really just want to get a little bigger, love yourself as you're thin, and love to appreciate your journey from thin to your desired weight, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to gain weight or wanting to lose weight to be healthy. If that is your real goal in mind and you just want to be healthy, it will not matter what your body looks like, because as long as you're genuinely being healthy, eventually you'll realize, like, I'm not really chasing a certain body type. I'm just chasing a healthy body. And for the longest, I was chasing a certain body type. Like, I wanted to look a certain way and have a certain body shape. And now I'm just like, man, I'm healthy. I can still work out. I can still gain my muscle if I want to gain my muscle. But at the end of the day, all that matters is I'm healthy. All that matters is I'm eating my meals. I'm getting my sleep. I'm drinking my water. That's all that matters to me. I don't care about looking a certain way because I feel like I look perfect. I'm perfect. God makes no mistakes. To the human eye, we could always say nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But in God's eyes, everybody is perfect. That's why I don't really listen to people like that, because I'm like, what are you saying? Nobody's perfect. Are you crazy? Are you ridiculous? Were you dropped on your head? I'm playing, because I know that there are people out there who may have been. I was dropped on my head when I was 5 years old by my sister. My brother was trying to get me to do a backflip, and my sister came and, like, I don't know what she did, but she, like, interrupted, and my brother ended up dropping me, and I fell straight on my head when I was like 5. Yeah, y'all didn't know that, but now you know. You have to trust 100% in the higher power that you believe in, that you are being guided down the right path. You are. There is nothing you can do as long if you're doing what you know is wrong. That's the only thing you can do that might take you off your path. Like, if you're doing, like, for example, if you're fighting, stealing, just putting negativity out into the world, then you can say, yeah, I'm not doing the right thing, I'm going down the wrong path. But as long as you're trying your very best in life, as long as you're living an honest life, a humble life, as long as you're being a good person, a great person even, you need to trust that God is, you have a divine team watching you, watching over you, protecting you and guiding you down the right path. One thing I also, like, I was just about to react to that dog, but one thing I also remembered, one thing I told myself this morning is the quality of your life depends on your thoughts, the quality of your thoughts, whether you're having good or bad thoughts, and it depends on the reactions you have to the events that occur in your life. That makes the quality of your life. If you are having bad thoughts and you're always reacting negatively to every single thing, I can make a pretty good picture of what your life looks like, and I can tell it's not a good one. It's not a happy one. Every life is a good life, but you have to make it that way. You have to see the good in that life. You get what I mean? But you really just got to control how you react to certain things. Even if it's something that, like, for example, the bike rider. Even if it's something that, you know, really does irk you and you're really uncomfortable, whatever the case may be, it's really unpleasant, right? You can still choose whether or not you want to react in a good way or a bad way. It's up to you. And whatever follows after, because the energy you put out into the world will come back to you. So say it's a bike rider, right? And then I just instantly start going off, like, and I go up to the bike rider, I'm like, get off your bike, you're making too much fucking noise, and I'm trying to record a video and like, why am I putting that out into the world? And then when that energy comes back into my life, it's like a boomerang. What you put out, it's gonna come right back to you, I'm telling you. And karma has no expiration date, so it could hit you anytime, anywhere, any place, anyhow, any way. It really, really can. But anyways, like I was saying, you have a divine team watching over you. You have spirit guides, you have guardian angels, you have the archangels, you have God, you have Jesus, you have everybody watching over you. You have your ancestors that are rooting for you. Your ancestors are really rooting for you, because I'm gonna get to that. They're rooting for you, and they want you to succeed, and they want you to achieve your wildest dreams imaginable, because anything and everything is possible. I just seen 444 on the timer. I've been seeing the angel numbers this whole time, but I just ain't been calling them out like I usually do. Even though you're going down the right path and things may not go the way you hoped for them to go, you have to remember that God's plan is better than yours. You can only see what's in front of you, and with your human mind, you can only perceive whatever outcome is logical. Let me put it that way. But you have to remember that even though it may seem like you have messed up or you have gone off your path, you have to remember that sometimes God makes you take a detour, and God kind of like, I guess, like puts a block and says, no, you got to go this way, because if you keep going that way, you know, it's all about protection at the end of the day. Like, when you have to go the other way, when you have to turn around or you have to do whatever you have to do, it's just God protecting you. If God puts you into a season of isolation, for example, it's not because he's punishing you, saying you don't deserve friends or this, that, and the third. God is saying something must have happened, because now the news helicopter is out. Like, there's always something. And like, what is going on? I feel like there's always something going on. In every single video where I just try to talk, there's always something going on. We have to remember that life is not linear. Life is not just a straight line. The path is never straight. The path is never straight. There are going to be tons of obstacles, tons of loop-de-loops and everything. And you have to remember, like, all of this is divinely guided. So even though my path may not seem linear, because it's not, you have to remember that it's just the way the path looks. The path could be like this, and it's still your path. You're just not, like, I don't know how to explain it. You are being guided. Everything that is happening for a reason. And you have to think, like, you ever have those moments where something is seemingly went wrong, and then you look back and be like, actually no, that worked out for me. That's life. It's gonna seem to the human mind, but as a soul, and when you have your third eye open, you're going to instantly see the message in the mess. Always. God is really never late. God is never late. God is always on time. Like, God, you have to remember, God makes no mistakes. So say, for example, you've been praying for something. You've been praying for a new job. You've been praying for whatever the case may be, a rise in finances. You have to remember, like, God is hearing you, first of all. God is always working, second of all. And God is on your side, third of all. You have to remember that. You have to. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not. But I remember I prayed for it a month ago. So what is this thing that keeps flying in my face? Just because you prayed for it a month ago don't mean it's gonna come when you prayed for it. You have to trust in, yo, what is that? This little thing does not know personal space. Like, it's some type of little moth or something. But God is never late. God is always on time. Always. And just because you pray for it X amount of days or weeks or months ago, it's going to come when it's supposed to come. God is never late, I'm telling you. And when it comes to manifesting, you have to understand that everything, when it comes to, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but everything is all about vibration and frequency. So if you're saying you want a new job, you have to match that frequency of the version of you that you will be when you get that new job. For example, if you are going from employee and you're trying to get to CEO, you have to match that CEO energy. You have to match that boss energy. And the way you can do that, just to help you out, number one, take control of your life. Sometimes there are things out of control, but the things that are in your control, you better control that. Number two, put your best foot forward each and every single day. And at this point, I'm not even just talking about a new job. I'm just trying to help y'all out. Put your best foot forward each and every day. And every single day that you put your best foot forward, you're going to realize that your best gets better and better every single day that you put your best foot forward. And if you're doing that, right, if you start your day off in a great mood and I just dropped my journal, it's fine. If you start your day off in a great mood and you continue to just think positively and just think like, and just react positively and smile and laugh at life, and you just do that all day long, you just put that loving, positive energy out there, by the end of the day, it doesn't matter what happens. Somebody could have, you could have dropped your phone and cracked it, right? And instead of getting upset about it, you just be like, oh damn, at least my phone still works. Even if you're just thinking like that, by the end of the day, you're gonna be so unfazed to all the shortcomings or mishaps, I guess you could say, that has happened in that day, because you appreciated the day. Like you gave today your best. You have to appreciate every present moment, every single moment that you are in, right? And I used to dissociate. I'm so serious. Like, for a long time, I was never living in the present moment. I used to really dissociate and kind of just like, if I was in some place where I really didn't want to be, I would kind of just go inside my head and be in my own little world. And I don't really do that anymore. Like, there's a big difference between dissociating and daydreaming. There's a fine line between there, and it's okay to daydream, but you have to be mindful and you have to be self-aware of what you're thinking and what thoughts you're putting out. And when you realize you've been in your head too long, it's important to come back. It's important to come back to yourself, get back in your body, move your body, stretch your body, work your body. Just take care of your body, because when you're taking care of the gifts that God has given you, you start to reap more blessings. When you appreciate all that is in the present moment, you start to reap more blessings and more blessings and more blessings and more blessings. Like, take care of your body, take care of your material belongings. Everything, number one, everything you will ever want and need in life is already within. If you're an unhappy person and you really want that happiness, tap inside. Tap inside. Most of the time, a lot of us forget that we are already happy. We are literally the physical incarnation of love put into a human body. We are consciousness put into a human body, here to explore, here to have these experiences and see what life is all about. Seriously. I think that's all. Nope. Like I said in my last video, forgiveness and love is the key to a happy heart. Forgiveness and love is the key to a light heart and a happy heart and a happy life. Forgive yourself for any past mistakes you have made, because number one, don't try to erase those mistakes, because those mistakes help build you into the person you are today, because you've turned those L's into lessons. So never be ashamed of the mistakes you've made. However, forgive yourself. A lot of us, we make mistakes and be like, damn, I really fumbled that bag. Forgive yourself and trust that the opportunity, it might not be the exact one, but a similar opportunity is going to get you there. Life is abundant. I am telling you guys, anytime I thought something was gonna pan out a certain way and it didn't go that way, but I still ended up in the exact place I was supposed to be at. For example, where I am today, I'm a very happy person. I live a very happy life, and I don't fake it. I can't fake it. I have had a bizarre upbringing to the point where if I was to tell the story from the time between I was about 4 years old up until 18 years old, a lot of people might not believe me. And I'm only 19, but a lot of people might not believe me.
Girl, you lying. You just making that up for da-da-da.
Like, come on. I have the proof. Like, it's not, I don't really like to see it as proof, but I wear my scars. I'm not ashamed of them anymore. I kind of wear them as like a, look how far you've come. Look how far I've come. And I will never forget that. Another thing, I talk to God every day. Life is like a ladder, right? And you're constantly climbing the ladder. Every time you make a great choice, every time you do something that is bringing you into your purpose, because we are all supposed to be here. If you're here watching this video, there's a reason you're watching this video, because I pray every single video that this video finds the person who needs to hear it. I pray to God. I don't even want to cross my fingers. I'm just putting it out there. I pray to God that the person who needs to hear this video comes across this video. When it comes to growth and evolution, the way I like to see it is you're climbing a ladder, right? And I used to be so down in the dirt. I was in a dark place, right? I was in a really dark place. And then slowly but surely, even when I didn't realize it, I would be outside talking to the moon, right? And then I would just be crying, saying I didn't want my life to be the way it was. Like, I was like, I don't know what to do. I need help. And then eventually I was poking through the dirt and I seen a little bit of sunlight, and I started to grow towards the sun like a sunflower. And I just kept growing and growing, and I've been climbing that ladder for a long time, y'all. For a long time. And it feels like I'm above the clouds, right? And so if I can't even go back to the way my life used to be, because that would be like falling to my death in a sense. And I'm being so serious. If I was to be climbing that ladder, I'm so high up. I'm so high vibrational. And I feel like when people hear high vibrational, they instantly get judgy and they're like, you think you're better. Let me put it like this. Number one, nobody is better than anybody, because we all are on the same playing field. We all come from the same creator. So I can't say I'm better, because it's not like I came from a different creator than you. We all came from the same one. We all have an infinite amount of potential, is what I'm saying. Some people tap into that potential and they raise their vibration, and others don't. And I pray that anyone and everyone who watches this video subscribe, because the more and more you surround yourself with high vibrational things, the more high vibrational you become. We all have a divine purpose. You can make your life exactly how you want to make it. Life is what you make it, right? However, we still have a divine purpose that we need to fulfill, and the more and more you fulfill that purpose, the more blessed you become, and the more you're going to see the life that you dream of living unfold into your reality, because you're doing what God has asked you to do. You are serving God. You are completing your mission, if you want to call it. Seriously. But I think that's all that I have to say. This video is definitely a pretty long video. But I do talk a lot, like I always say. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it, and I really do just want to say a big thank you for 13 subscribers. I am truly grateful, and God knows my heart, and God knows I am so grateful for 13 subscribers. Y'all don't even understand. Like, I genuinely used to doubt myself that I would ever get people watching my videos. So the fact that I am proving myself wrong is giving me more and more motivation to keep going and to keep sharing, because I used to think that people don't care for these types of videos. People only care for the pranks and the stupid, crazy videos that are on the internet. And I'm like, clearly that's not the case. That's not the case. I want to say, if you haven't already, subscribe to join the community, because the community is growing and we're just trying to get to 20 subscribers. If you haven't already, once you do subscribe, if you've already hit the button, and you might have forgot, and that's okay, but turn on that post notification bell and just click the little all button, or you can do personalized. It's up to you, but I would prefer you click all, because I only make one type of video, which is, I guess you could say, chit chat videos. But for now, I make chit chat videos. But eventually, like, I do want to start vlogging. But I wouldn't become a vlogger. I think this is like my kind of like forte, to just kind of like talk to the camera and everything. And if you've gotten this far in the video, let me know. Comment down any questions or concerns, or if you've learned something from this video, or if you, like, I really pray that you guys can take the information that I've given you in this video and keep it in, not in the back of your mind, but keep it in your mind. You are beautiful. I cannot stress that enough when I say you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You are. And I'm going to tell you that every single video until you look in the mirror one day and you say, I am beautiful. There is nothing wrong with me. So what if I got a pudgy stomach? So I have a pudgy, man, because come on, man, I feel like insecurities are silly. I have a pudgy stomach, and there's nothing wrong with having a pudgy stomach. There's nothing wrong with having flabs. There's nothing wrong with having a small butt or jiggly thighs or anything. There's nothing wrong with stretch marks. I have stretch marks. I hope I don't get this video, I can't say demonetized, but I hope I don't get this video taken down because of that. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, you are beautiful. That is the main thing that I cannot stress enough on this channel. If you have subscribed, or you plan on subscribing to join the community, one thing, the only rule that I need you guys to know is that it's not even a rule. The main thing you guys need to know is that you are beautiful. You are. You really, really are. I can't, if I was to see any one of you guys' faces, I could not find anything bad about you. I'm gonna close up this video now. Y'all already know it takes me about 20 minutes. It takes me a little minute to close out my videos. Yeah, I really don't want to say bye anymore in my videos because it makes me not want to end the video when I say bye. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think I've said enough, and I will see you later, beautiful people. Until next time.